Welcome back to Second Look. While on campus here, we are surrounded by doctors, but Leah here is also surrounded by doctors off campus.
Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy, that is the truth. I see them all the time.
All day.
But welcome to the show, Dr. Sean Bryant of Chambersburg Hospital. Welcome, thank you for joining us.
Yes, ma'am.
Kind of threw you up here. So let's talk about me and how I can help Leah. Leah is carrying a baby here. She's got a lot going on. So how can I be more of a support to Leah here?
Well, I think, helping reminding her about that she's taking care of more than just herself, that she needs to, get plenty of rest, eat a good diet, and make sure she's taking her vitamins and, getting all her prenatal care. And, I think that the friends can be real helpful in terms of getting people, reminding them to make sure they get there and helping them get back and forth and that kind of jazz, because it is very hectic and a lot of responsibility.
So you're saying we shouldn't have Leah push around a ladder full of camera equipment, the ladder we have coming up in the next segment, we shouldn't have her lift onto stage.
I think as the pregnancy goes along, those physical demands get more onerous, but at this point, at this stage, she's perfectly capable of doing, she probably feels great, and is perfectly capable of doing just about anything. But as she gets further along, it'll really require a lot of help from her friends.
Now, how will I know when to slow down and when I'm supposed to stop? Because I don't ever want to slow down.
She doesn't stop.
Go.
Yeah, always
well,
on the go.
I don't know that you will know. I mean, I think everybody's different. Some women, have, depends on the weight gain and that kind of jazz, and people will have trouble. Sometimes some of the girls will have trouble swelling in their lower extremities, and things just get harder. But that's very late in the pregnancy. Sometimes most women tell me that last month is really hard, but that's not true for everybody. I remember when my wife was pregnant. She did everything right up until the time she went to deliver.
And let me guess, you didn't complain about that at all, did you?
No, it's best to just lay low and
well,
be helpful.
This is something that to think about, even though we hope you're in a better situation, a better place when this happens. But if Leah here goes into labor, what do I do other than pass out?
Well, call 911.
Okay.
That's always a good place to start. And then, help her, remind her about her breathing. She'll be taking classes about
you
breathing.
Start class tonight.
Yeah, start class tonight.
That's right.
So you'll help her with that and keep her, make sure her head's supported and, just getting her help is the best thing.
We'll call 911. Speed dial.
Now I have an odd question. I have noticed that since I've been pregnant, like my hair is thicker and my face is peely and like
your hair suddenly grew overnight.
Yeah, it did overnight. But I've also noticed that I'm growing more moles than I was before. What in the world is causing such a crazy thing to happen?
It's all related to the hormone changes with the pregnancy. All those types of things are very common. Some of them will resolve after the pregnancy. Some of them, persist. But it's real common for the skin texture to change, the joints to loosen, the hair to change texture. Those all have to do with the estrogen progesterone changes that are happening, as you move along in your pregnancy. So.
And you're at Chambersburg Hospital, so in a few months you'll see this lovely lady. So what can she expect going in?
Well, they're actually. And by that time, she'll probably be in a brand new wing. They just opened up a brand
VIP.
Yeah, all private suites, and I haven't been there for the tour yet, but I've heard it's very nice. And having a baby now is a lot different than it was, 20 years ago. Some people have their babies underwater. They have their own hot tubs, and it's very, very elaborate. And it's trying to make it as comfortable for you as possible.
Very good. Something for you to look forward to. Dr. Ryan, thanks so much for your time today.
No problem.
We appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, don't touch that remote. When you come back, we talk to the girlfriend of a Marine.
That prompter's so far away.
I know.
It is all after this. Stay with us.
Whitney Markle posts, I have a friend that goes to school with her mom. They love it. They help each other with online work and commute together. Both of them just look at it as having extra motivation to do well. Don't go away. There's more Second Look after the break.
Well, changing gears now, we're here with Paige, who is dating Marines stationed in Camp Lejeune. Paige, thanks for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
So a little bit of a long-term or long distance relationship. Long-term, long-distance relationship. That's going to be a bit difficult for you, huh?
Right.
It is and it isn't. I mean, when you love someone, you make it work. So.
And what's his name?
His name's Matt.
Matt. So how long ago did you and Matt meet?
We met 5 years ago.
Wow.
So we knew each other before he joined the Marines. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So what was it like? Yeah, go on. I think you were going to say what I was.
Yeah. What is it like? What is the difference now? Have you noticed a change in him since he's been in the military, or?
So I haven't really noticed like a change in it. I mean, he's more grown up now, but other than that, I mean, our relationship is still good. We talk a lot more.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's far away, but you talk more.
I mean, like, we talked when he was home, but I mean, like, I was in school, he was in school. So now, like, we actually make phone calls. It's not just texting, so.
Right.
Because we miss each other.
Gotcha. Now, how long has it been since you've seen him?
He was home at the beginning of October.
Okay.
So he was home when he took leave and came home. So it's been like a month, and I'm actually going to see him this weekend. So.
Oh, that's
Aw,
exciting.
yay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going down for the ball.
Oh, do you have a dress picked out?
Yes.
Yes, I do have a dress.
Oh,
Very good.
That'll be nice. That'll be so nice.
But you know, it's got to be cool now with Facebook, things like Skype and social networking.
Yeah, we actually don't use Skype very much. I don't know what it'll be like once he goes overseas, but so I guess we'll see.
Now let's talk about the moment he told you he was joining the Marines. Oh, you laugh right now. Was it traumatic? Did you make a scene? Let's get the dirt.
You're not going.
I was a little bit shocked that that's what he chose. But I mean, I always thought, I never pictured myself as being someone dating someone in the service, and now it's here, and here we are. And I mean, I was scared and everything at first, and I cried a little bit, but it's made us stronger, I think.
Do you worry about him being deployed at all, or has he been?
He hasn't been deployed yet. I try not to think too much about it. Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but.
But the fact of the matter is, I mean, he's doing a great thing for
Right.
the country.
Yeah,
all of us.
exactly.
But I mean, there's also going to be some kind of struggles for you too on a daily basis. I mean, I'm sure you have friends who go out with their boyfriends every weekend.
Right.
Yeah. When he went to boot camp, that was probably the hardest. I went from being angry at seeing people hold hands and stuff, and I missed that stuff. But then when I get to see him, you appreciate it so much more.
Right.
Okay, well, Paige, thanks so much for your
Distance
time
makes
today.
the heart grow fonder.
That's right, very good. And good luck to both of you.
Yeah,
and
thank
tell him,
you.
pass along thanks to him for
I will
his
make sure I do
service.
that.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, raising a child is not easy, and it's even harder when you have to do it by yourself. This is the life for one Shippensburg student as he faces the daily challenges of single parenthood.
But most of the time it's difficult because it revolves around a lot of time management. On top of your time management, you need a support system. No one can do this by themselves.
Finding time to do schoolwork can be a challenge, but this college mom finds that having friends and supporters to help her makes things a little easier and gives her a chance to relax.
When I need time to study, like some of my friends will take her just for a couple of hours just so I can get some things done and, really help out.
Another challenge she faces is her daughter's father being in the military.
It's a little bit more than hard because at any second, any time, I have to drop everything and be a full-time parent. I have to be mommy, I have to be daddy, I have to be able to take care of things, be able to take care of finances when he's gone. There's plenty of times where he leaves for months at a time.
Despite her obstacles, every day Monique strives to be the best mom she can be. She even receives some extra special help sometimes. For Second Look, I'm Aaliyah Smith.
The journey to graduation is a hard one, but Monique is not at all intimidated. That's a strong woman for you.
That's right. Well, being a parent does make going to college a different experience, but also having a family can be an asset. Trey Kemble met up with one man who's back on campus after nearly 30 years.
Wow.
Joining us here today, Jim.
You're welcome.
Now, what's it like then to come back to school?
Pretty daunting. You have a lot of things you have to juggle. You have your home life, your career, and then you add on top of that your academics.
What many things do you have that you feel add to the circus-like act of juggling everything beyond normal students?
A job that you have no idea when you're going to get off. Most jobs are, 8 to 4:30, an 8-hour shift. If you have a job that puts you out on the road or customer service, you have no control of when you're going to get off work. So you have to try to figure out how you're going to work your job into the going back to school.
So then, if I may, what's the hardest part then to be in this major, work with your academics, yet to obviously have that social life and to be able to meet with people and friends and family?
It pretty much is a challenge, depending on the level of the curriculum. How hard it is depends on how much time you have to put into your studies, and to come out with decent grades.
All right, Trey, thank you so much. Well, some women feel that while being pregnant, they can lose their sexiness, but this lady can't. Today, Aaliyah Smith joins us with some quick tips on how to maintain your sexy and look cute while pregnant. What's up?
Okay, so first, you want to wear comfortable clothing. So we have a sweater here, and you're wearing a sweater.
I'm wearing a sweater, yeah.
So
I wear sweaters a lot.
Right.
Yes.
Do you feel like, sweaters are more comfortable for you and you can like move in them? It doesn't.
But what about jeans though?
Well, absolutely. Well, yeah, I definitely wear sweaters because they've got some stretch. You know, I got a lot going on up here.
Right.
So, yeah.
And the jeans, like Kyle said, these are the maternity jeans.
So you've got this elastic that stretches with your belly. I love that.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
And it makes it easier for you.
Okay, we got a few seconds left in the shoes here.
The shoes,
flats. Always flats.
Better.
No stilettos?
I'm not giving up my stilettos, but when I get tired of those.
But flats are comfy, definitely.
They are comfy,
Okay,
yes.
very good, Aaliyah. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Second Look.
Yes. Well.
Who you are.
Oh, yes, I'm Leah Yolande.
There you go.
And we appreciate you tuning in.
Have a good one.